What's cracking, y'all? It's the Ice Man. Decided to do something a little different, changing up the flow, changing up the format. Yo, check this out, man. Do you guys know why colleges and universities charge for tuition? You know why they do that? They started that, I believe, in late 50s. From what I've heard, it was, I guess, sometime in the six. It might have been the 60s. And back then, you didn't have to pay anything to go to college. You just had to want to go to college. Okay. I think a lot of people may or may not have been afraid to go back then, for, whatever reason, whether it's Jim Crow or any other type of situation. But anyway, I keep forgetting about talking about this because uh this is to me it's very important that we understand why colleges and universities are putting us all in debt as we try to better ourselves. And these people, they said men actually have been walking away from college and walking toward uh the trades, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, etc., etc. So that's one of the things that is happening right now. But one of the reasons why they have college tuition is because the white supremacists in this country, them folks, they 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 notice that blacks start going to these universities. And so they wanted tuition to be added so they can slow down black Americans going to college and university. See everybody gets screwed because of them folks in white supremacy. Um remember, I heard somebody saying a long time ago that racism, white supremacy hurts everybody. And that's one way they hurt everybody. We're all paying exorbitant amounts of tuition to go to colleges and universities to get worthless degrees, and we got to pay for it. You either got to pay out of pocket or you got to get loans because they cut the Pell Grant. The Pell Grant used to cover 100% of your tuition. It was, and the rest of it you could have pocketed. And then people didn't have to take out all them damn loans. But if you live in a state where they don't pay that much into college, they don't pay universities and colleges that much money. Like the state of Michigan, you're gonna be paying a grip. You're gonna be paying a grip, man. And but then states like California used to pay a lot of the tuition, and your Pell Grant went far out there in Cali. I just didn't want to go to college in Cali. I should have. Because if I'd have known it was as beautiful as it was in Northern California, I'd have went to one of them schools. But I never been up there. Yeah, take that back. I have been up there, but I didn't go to those areas. The areas where it's really beautiful. Like Chico, around that area where Aaron Rodgers is from. So anyway, that's one example of how racism, white supremacy hurts everybody. because we all have to pay tuition. And now these colleges and universities, as you probably know, because some of you guys are in college, even you're undergrad and graduate. It's ridiculous out here, man. The amount of money they charging to get a degree. And you get out here and can't even find a damn job. I've seen video after video of especially young women crying because they spent all this money on a degree and they didn't major in nothing like basket weaving or nothing like that. So I think one or two of them may have uh if I can remember correctly, they might have been a doctor. One light skinned sister, this one red bone sister. I think she said she was a doctor and she couldn't find a job or something like that. They just want to hire Indians and other Asians. And see how that happens? I'm gonna talk about this employment situation on another video, y'all. You digs? Anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, I was listening to somebody's podcast. I can't remember. And a sister called in. She said, "Oh, the main reason why they charging for tuition is because we started going to college. See how they do that? Healthcare used to be free. See, they don't tell you that. Healthcare used to be free. Dig it. But again, if them niggers is gonna get the same medical care I can get, that's a problem. Okay? Now, medical insurance companies are not needed. The middleman, they're not needed. They're not needed. But they're there anyway to rip off the customer. Well, we take care of administrative costs and we pay the doctors and the hospital and the clinics and da da da. You don't need that. See, the doctors and nurses make more money if they work the way it's set up now with medical insurance. If they work directly for a hospital clinic or group that the only they pay all their bills. There is no medical insurance. You pay the doctor directly. I'm gonna tell you right now, the doctors that start back doing that like they did when I was a kid, you're gonna see the United Healthcares, you're gonna see them losing money. See, right now they got everybody by the short and curlies, so they can pull the crap they pulling. But just like everything, there's always gonna be competition sooner, if not later. But that is, that's the trip how these people are willing to these people are willing to pay through the nose for health care and for education just to make sure that black Americans are doing it. Okay? See how they think? They put the religion of white supremacy, racism ahead of everything. It's all about the religion of white supremacy. And remember, they always gonna deny that it exists. Oh man, what are you talking about? That doesn't exist. Because they know if they have to admit it, they gotta deal with it. So it's best left unspoken. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. This is gonna be the new format. Got some more videos coming. Please make sure you hit the like button on the video, and please make sure that you subscribe to the MoorishOG Speaks channel. Make sure you go on, you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications. I really would like you guys to come through and break bread with me. I'll holler at y'all later. One.